You want to get some good tools, good tips on how to get a family reunion going? Watch the video. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Iñiguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and today's topic is family. It's the strongest union there is a union of family. And many times families end up splitting or not talking to one another out of miscommunication. Somebody starts to say something here and it gets passed on, and before you know it, they don't want to talk to each other. Miscommunication. In many of my videos, I talk about communication and how it can help self, couples, and family. So use communication. Don't let rumors or hearsay split a family. As you know, in some of my videos, I talk about how I think systems don't choose to not have families together. Here in the United States, if a wife and a husband don't get along, if the husband splits, the government says, don't worry about it. We're going to feed you and your children, and it's okay, let them go. And I don't think that's cool. I mean, if they choose to split and they cannot get along, and it's going to be better for the family and themselves, yeah, go ahead and split. But they make it so easy. It's kind of like, yeah, go your way. You know, I think that the strongest union there is a family union. So if you can keep your family together, that's going to be a plus for you. Don't let, yeah, we're going to pay you and let them go. No, don't let that get in the way. Stick to your family. Family union is the strongest union there is. Now, in my family and my wife's family, when I joined her family and my father-in-law, my mother-in-law were alive, they had 11 children. So whenever there was a gathering, it was huge. Thanksgiving, my gosh, people everywhere. Every single one of those members, all the family, 11, had an average of about 3 to 5 children. So imagine. And then they started to have children, so the family was huge. It was beautiful hanging around Christmas and then Thanksgiving, New Year's. Now, eventually my father-in-law passed away, and the family did get together, but not as strong. Then my mother-in-law passed, and a little bit more scattered. And just most recently, we are filming August of 2019, just this week that passed. My wife's family got together in San Diego, and Facebook, they showed a picture of all my brothers and sisters hanging out, and my wife saw the picture and said, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry it up and get down to San Diego, and they had a great time. Then they followed each other like a flock of birds. They left San Diego, they came here, they went to somebody's house, then they went to somebody else's house. They wouldn't let go. It was really fun. And they shared a very good moment. And many times when parents pass, brothers and sisters choose not to hang out anymore. And I think that's when they really need to come together, because now they're going to pass on the traditions to the youth coming up. And if there's no tradition, if they're not hanging out with one another, what are they going to pass? They're not going to pass much. Let me share a story. Beautiful Samantha, my niece on my wife's side, she grew up watching all this family get together. So I really gotta commend her and her husband Ricardo. They have 4 beautiful children, 2 girls that are twins, and then 2 boys, an older one and a younger one. One time she says, and my wife and I, we own a big house. So she said, can I borrow the house to bring the family together? I said, sure. And the tradition is that they make tamales. Well, they spent like 6 hours chatting and having fun and saying jokes and everything. Finally, they finished the tamales, and the next day we cooked them. The tamales turned out to be no good. And they started saying, no, your fault, and you didn't do this, and you didn't do that. And that's what I'm talking about, the gossip, the chismes, the words that are not going to help. It turns out that the store that sold the masa for the tamales was no good. So not only our family, but families around that city didn't get to enjoy their tamales. And now they use it as a joke, and it's funny, and we talk about it. But the point I want to make is that Sammy, one of the young ones, one of our nieces, she took the lead in putting the family together. And that's so cool, you know. Whatever we teach, they're going to do. So this is for you. What are you going to teach? Keep the families together. I think that a family that stays together is going to have children that are going to be healthy, and they're going to grow healthy together. Now, my family, we took the tradition of hanging out on the first of the year. So every first of the year, our family comes together. And though my brothers and sisters are the ones that are holding the fort, we're getting more nephews and nieces coming in and joining us, and some of them already with their children. So we've been holding it for about 6+ years, every first of the year. Now in April, I also got started with opening our home, having food, having anybody that wants to come from our family in memory of my mom. So you come in, if there's 10 or 5 or 11 or whatever amount of people that are there, you have some food, you talk, you leave, and then somebody else comes in. And it's an all-day thing that happens in April. Also, in the summer, we own a campground. Our family owns a campground. And we do 3 days, just brothers, sisters, nephews, and nieces, and their children. And it's starting to be a great family tradition, a great family get-together. So, look, for your family, what are you going to do? Because it's not about my wife's family. It's not about my family. It's about your family. You call it. And sometimes it's hard. I know, because I had to do it with my brothers and sisters. And there were arguments at first. And what about this? And what about that? And we don't want to do that. And I felt like, oh my God, I'm doing it for our benefit. And they're complaining. But if you're patient and you really want to put it together, you're going to put it together. And the whole family is going to be grateful that our children are growing up with a sense of belonging. If they belong someplace, if they belong to a group, they're going to feel wanted. They're going to love their lives. They're going to grow up to be healthy adults. So family union is very important. Family tradition is very important. Family reunion is very important. It's your responsibility to teach it, I think. If you're watching this channel, I know this channel enjoys money and enjoys family, today's family. Take care of your family. Enjoy your family. Love your family. And get a family reunion going. They're fun, and it grows year after year. Very well, we're going to leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the Ambassador of Reading, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Congratulations, and thank you for watching until the end. If you like the information, there are more videos that you can watch. Also, if you're not part of this community yet where you're subscribed, you can subscribe down here. Also, make your comments. I love reading comments, and share, because that's what makes the channel grow. Thank you, and welcome to the channel.